Hello and welcome everyone to our Sutherland Public School Opportunity Class Orientation video. We have a series of videos on our website and some information for our families who are looking to attend Sutherland Public School's Opportunity Class in 2021. So congratulations and welcome to Sutherland Public School. It's a really exciting time of the year where our Opportunity Class families are offered a position and considering coming to join us at Sutherland Public School. My name's Leah Woolley and I'm the very proud principal at Sutherland. I've been here for about 6 years now and I'm very privileged to be able to take the continual learning journey of our students and the challenge and excitement that comes from that every day to work with our students and staff here at Sutherland. I'd like to congratulate you all for being able to receive an offer or be on the wait list for our Sutherland OC class. It becomes more and more popular every year and it's very competitive to be able to get to this point. So well done to all of you. It's a big achievement for you boys and girls and for your mums and dads out there. And particularly in 2020 where there's been lots of challenges for our students across the state and the world. So really well done. You should be feeling very proud. So this little video in series with our other videos will give you some information about what our school's like and you'll get a feel for us where you're not able to come in at the moment because it's holiday period, and that will help you make your decision before the 27th of January. So we've just had to create and adapt as we have done all through 2020 to be able to give you as much information as we can so that you can make your decisions. And we'll explain a little bit more as we go through this video. So some information about our school. Sutherland Public School is a hidden treasure in the local area. I often like to think of it as a diamond in the rough. You see our big school surrounded by 4 streets and the high fences, and sometimes it can look a little unappealing. However, once you come inside, you see the wonderful grounds we have, the fantastic classrooms and resources, our dedicated and professional teachers, and most importantly, our diverse, vibrant students. We engage with our students in a wide range of activities and areas of learning to develop the whole child, with our OC program being focused hugely on enrichment. This is a normal part of our program and something that we strive to embed across all of our curriculum. Normally in this part I talk to you a lot about our wonderful achievements. However, 2020 was an unusual year where we didn't engage in some of the activities that we would normally do. But the children still had lots of opportunities to thrive and grow at school. You're able to see that they engaged in STEM-based days and activities there. They had activities in the playground where they were able to develop their social skills and play with other students. And our garden is a wonderful feature of our school program. You might find some more information at our 360 virtual tour, which is on our Department of Education website, and you can see some further activities around our school, or you might like to follow our Facebook page or our YouTube page to see some of the videos and information that we put out throughout the year. So public education offers a wide range of experiences for all of our students, and in Sutherland Public School that is no different. Our opportunity class aims to enrich and extend your child, and we do that through a really fast-paced program. It's comprehensive and it's challenging at times. We want to open the possibilities for our students and really give them the opportunity to extend and grow through their academic program. But we're also looking for personal growth and resilience building in our students. Selective high, we acknowledge, is part of the process, but it's not our be-all and end-all. It's certainly not our measure of success, and it's certainly not the thing that we focus on most. At this stage, you might not even be considering that. What happens very quickly is our parents and students very quickly start to put a lot of emphasis on that. That's a personal choice for you and your family, but remember, we're here about enriching and giving opportunities and extending your children. Selective high is part of the process, but it is not our end goal and it's certainly not our measure. Having said that, we do acknowledge that it's part of the process, so therefore we are required to put in scores for those applicants, and we have a very thorough process, a very fair process at school and a very rigid process to do that. And it does mean that through the year of Year 5 we do collect a lot of data that would then go into their selective high score, which would be submitted in December of Year 5. So when your children come, while we allow a little bit of time for starting, really everything that they do is important, and we have that expectation to assist us with providing those scores for selective high. We do a little bit of preparation, but once again, that's not our main focus. Our focus is to deliver high quality, deep learning that engages and enriches your children across a whole range of curriculum areas. So connection, community, communication and commitment are really important at our school, and they're part of the things that we really value. So once you accept your offer and become part of our school community, we'll be really proud and privileged to invite you in and to welcome you to be part of our school. So we have high expectations with that and your transition to our school. We really do expect that the students come in and they join and become part of our school community by following our school expectations. So we endeavour to be smart, to be safe, to be kind, and we explicitly teach that through positive behaviour for learning lessons for our students, and we really do expect all of the students who join us to be able to uphold those expectations in all that they do at school. We expect you to become, boys and girls, an active member of our community. You will be becoming part of Sutherland Public School. You'll wear the uniform with pride. You'll engage in the activities and immerse yourself in all of the opportunities that the school will provide. And that's the best way to really have that sense of belonging, become part of our school. You'll have a wonderful opportunity, and really our OC students, when they stay together for those 2 years, really build great connections and strong friendships that are lifelong lasting, and we hear lots of stories of our students still connecting with their OC friends regardless of what secondary school that they go to. We also really have a strong focus on clear communication, and we call that a three-way process here at Sutherland. So it's strong communication between the teacher, the child and the parent, and really strong in our opportunity program. We will clearly communicate with you as a family how your child is going, the successes and the strengths, but also the areas that are required for improvement. We do ask that there's a level of commitment, and I know Mr. Upton would have talked in his video about that level of commitment that makes the difference for gifted children. Your amazing talent and your giftedness has got you to this point. You're clearly very capable and very intelligent, and by sitting the exam in 2020, that has been able to give you an offer to come to Sutherland Public School. But now it's what you do with it. That mark and that process is now finished. Once you sit in a classroom in Sutherland Public School, we're not looking at that data. Everything you do here will make the difference for you. So we really ask for that commitment from you. You do need to be prepared to work a little bit harder and a little bit differently to how you have done in your previous school. You will be prepared to try your best. You'll be prepared, we'll be asking you to overcome challenges. It will be challenging for some of our students, and we often see a little bit of this at the start of the program, where you may have been finding things very easy in your current school, or number one ranked in your class, if they do those kind of things, that now you're coming in with 30 number ones. So that might be a bit of a challenge and a bit of adjustment, and I know Mr. Upton would have talked about being the big fish in a small pond, and now you might feel a little bit like the little fish in a big pond. And that's okay. That's going to give you lots of opportunities to grow and develop. Most of our children, while they might feel really anxious at the very beginning, feel really grateful for the experience and the opportunities at the end of the program, and you can see that in the video from the students themselves. They really do get the opportunity to thrive, to have conversations that they may not have been able to do because you're coming together as a group of like minds, and to be able to do that deep learning in things that you're really interested and passionate about. So we ask for that commitment from you, and we ask for that commitment from the parents, to support learning, to be clear in your communication with the school, to listen to the feedback that we're giving you as well. And so that wonderful talent that's brought you here, we want to take that further and enrich and nurture that so that your child really thrives in education. So I hope that you'll be taking a little bit of confidence, boys and girls, and be a little bit courageous. You'll become really great independent citizens and students, and you'll have a learning ethic that is really strong and robust that will take you forward into secondary school. We know our children transition very well into secondary schools, and they go to a whole range of secondary schools. Some years we're spreading to about 20 different secondary schools from here, and just depends on where people have gone to and what they've applied for. And everybody has a different path, and that's okay. We really accept that and embrace that at Sutherland. So we're really excited if you're able to take up that challenge and you want to engage with documents like what works best, because that's something that our school will be focusing on what really works best to support students' learning. And there's some information on the department's website, but it's something that we'll be looking through our next school planning cycle. So that's a little bit about what we ask of you if you're considering joining our opportunity class. So what do you have to do next? Okay, it's a big decision, I realise, and it's holidays and there's a lot of things to consider. We really hope that you are considering coming. It's a wonderful achievement and we're really proud of the program that we provide here at Sutherland. We get great responses at the end of every Year 6 cycle from our students and their families, and how it's made such a difference to their child's life and education. So you've got the videos to watch. There's 3 videos we've put up, one from myself, one from Mr. Upton, who's the class teacher, and one from the student's perspective. Also on our website you have the 360 virtual tour, so that will have a bit of a tour around the school. You'll have a parent and student of an opportunity class perspective also. So have a look at those. We've put up the information pack, there's travel information, there are brochures and so on for you to look at on the website that will help you make your decision. If you've accepted it, so the first thing you need to do is go and accept the position with High Performance Unit. Be prepared that you'll have a quick turnaround probably to accept these positions. So have an idea beforehand, start thinking now, if you haven't already, about what you will do and what that's going to look like for starting school. You may not have had a chance to finish up at your old school, and I'll talk a little bit about that in a moment. So accept that position. I do know that there's some strict deadlines about time frames, and positions, if they're not accepted by a certain time, will lapse. So I guess if you're in doubt, you make contact with High Performance and you talk to them. I'm fairly sure their advice will be to accept, and then you can think about that going forward. If you're on a reserve list, that's very exciting. I can't really give you any advice, and my best advice is to contact High Performance Unit. At a school level, we won't know anything like that, and obviously we'll be on our shutdown period, so we won't be here to be able to answer questions around that. If you have accepted and you have been given your authority to enrol, then what we're asking for you is to go to the link that we've provided on our website to complete an enrolment form. So you'll be able to type into the form, and you can either print that out and bring it with you, or you can email it to the school account. I ask you to book an enrolment time. So there is a school's interview booking code there, and you'll be able to go through and book an enrolment time. We will only do set enrolment times over the Wednesday, Thursday and Friday of week 1 to be able to bring in our students in week 2. Please don't just arrive. We won't be able to process your enrolments, and what we certainly don't want is 30 families standing at the gate at 8:30 on our first staff development day. We won't be able to manage that, and you'll be waiting a long time and very frustrated. I also won't be able to enforce the COVID restrictions of the time. So please book a time to come and enrol. You'll need to bring the enrolment form, and with that you'll need to bring your proof of address, your birth certificate, your immunisation, and then any other relevant documents. So if there are court orders, AVOs, any residency, which I don't think should be an issue, but any of those kind of documents, any medical, anaphylaxis, those kind of things need to come in with the enrolment form for us to be prepared for your child on day 1. If you're somebody who will be travelling, and we support lots of our students travelling to and from school on the trains and the bus network, so if you contact through the Opal card and complete the application, we will process them. That does send a link to us to process in that first week. they do allow students to travel without the Opal card. So don't worry so much, you will get it, but just start that process. Will make things a bit easier and smoother if you need that. So have a look at that. In terms of uniform, I'll unpack that a little bit further. So there's some information about our uniform, but the order form is on the website and you can place your order now if you're ready. And can have a look at our BYOD. There's a video around that, and the agreement is on our website. We do ask students to have a BYOD device of a laptop, so have a little look at that. We don't want you to bring it on day one though, because we'll want the signed agreements and we'll talk to you about what that looks like, but you may want to go and investigate those purchases at the moment. We will be holding a Zoom information, and on the website there's also a link to that on the last Monday of the holidays. So please connect. If you have questions, click the forms link and send it off to us. We'll be able to have pre-prepared answers for that Zoom link. We're only going to do half an hour and we won't be able to have individual chats with families that will go on a long time. So remember, we're on our holidays and so are you. So it'll be a short, sharp little session. We'll try and address any of the information that we haven't already covered on our website. But most of our things that come up every year we've covered through our videos and our information pack. So connect to those, have a read of everything else and book your appointment if you have an offer and authority to enrol, and we will see you during that first week. So starting school in 2021, I know you've had to make a quick decision and we're going to try and add some calm to that start of the school year. Again, I've talked about booking that enrolment time, so please don't just turn up, because we'll already have people booked in and we won't have the staff to manage your inquiry. We'll have to ask you to come back at another time. We'll connect to the Zoom. On the Friday, the 29th of January, we'll have an orientation visit, so the students won't be fully starting that day. They'll just come along for a little session. We can have a tour, you can meet and greet and just get a bit of experience. It also gives you an opportunity on that Friday to go back to your home school, to be able to say goodbye, to wrap up and have a bit of closure around that process. So we've given our families and our students that little bit of flexibility there. The uniforms, so we'll have the order form. We won't be able to place them all in that quick amount of time. So what we're saying is for you to come in your previous school's uniform, regardless of what it is, for the first couple of weeks. So probably until the end of week 3, maybe week 4 if we can't get all of you processed in one go. Then you come in your previous uniform, and that's okay, and slowly you'll move over into your Sutherland uniform. If you're really wanting to, you could go to Claudine's and buy one set, but you will not be able to get everything, and you'll get it significantly discounted if you purchase it through the school. So don't be stressed about that. Everybody will be in the same boat, and we won't be caring what uniform you come to school in. So our first day is going to be the Monday, the 1st of February, and we'll ask you to come at 9:45, just a little bit after the bell, so it's nice and calm and we have a bit of chance to connect with the students and to connect with the parents. It just means our other students will be in class, our kindies will have started, and we'll be able to spend a little bit of time with you. And then from then on, you'll be here as normal, so a 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock day where you can come on site from 8:30, but you need to be picked up or go to after school care. If you need before and after school care, there's information on our website by reaching out to Sutherland Activity Centre. They are a not-for-profit business that works on our site here to provide that service for our families. We won't be able to give you that information. Sometimes they are very fully booked, so it is worth reaching out if that's something really important. I know that Karina will make efforts to try and be in touch over the holidays period if she can. If you're interested in music and the band program, we have a really strong band program, which we'll talk to you more about once you begin. But there is the letter for expression of interest on our website for the band program. So have a little look at that. A lot of our students are already musicians and they slot right into the band program and really thrive. Our tutors are amazing. But a lot of children in the opportunity class every year pick up an instrument for the first time and are really successful. So if you haven't done that and you want to take yourself out of the comfort zone and give it a try, then that's something that you can consider. So our uniform shop is on site. It's run by parent volunteers. We don't have a shop that's big enough for social distancing. So at this point, we're not doing any face-to-face sales. So you do need to order through the order form, and payment is in cash or check only at this stage. We're working on a few other things, so they might come up, but at the moment that's the case. And please just read what the check payable name is and make that out correctly if you are paying by check. We do have problems depositing those if it is not made out correctly. So you place your order with payment is preferable up front. If that is not, then if you want to email your order through prior to that, but then you need to pay on pickup. And we will be processing that. Our volunteers will work really hard in those first couple of weeks to make sure that you have all the things that you need to have. But don't panic too much about it. We will be accepting whatever uniforms that we need to for the first couple of weeks. So we work really hard on bringing you in and getting to know everyone. Boys and girls, we know you'll be a little bit anxious. We know you might not know anybody, but don't feel worried about that because everybody will be in the same boat. Generally, we bring in from, at least 20 schools, sometimes 30 schools. So think about that. Everybody's in the same boat as you. Everybody's feeling a bit anxious. Everybody's worried that they won't make a friend. I can guarantee you will, and you'll feel really confident by the end of the first day. We do lots of activities with your class, lots of activities with the other opportunity class and the other stage 3 classes initially across the school as well. We're very welcoming in our school, and we really work hard to build you all together. And during the term, in the first early couple of weeks, you'll have an opportunity to go to the Tops at Stanwell Tops and do our fun team building day where you'll really get to know each other and make strong friendships. The information for that is also on our website for those families who are joining us in 2021. So thanks for taking the time to connect with us. There's a lot to take in and a lot of processing to do, but we hope you've enjoyed our videos. We're fairly confident that you will have a lot of information about our school. We really value the program. We value the students. We get excited about bringing them in every year and watching them grow and learn and connect with the rest of our schools. It's a wonderful asset to our school, and we know that you will really enjoy it. So we hope that we can meet you in 2021 and that you'll be part of our exciting program. Thanks for taking the time to connect with me today, and we'll see you shortly. Bye.